I do ba do ba do, I do ba do ba do 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 do. I do ba do ba do 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 ba do.
Hi guys, and welcome to our very first YouTube channel video. We are the Millers! So as some of you may or may not know via our Instagram pages, we have recently announced that we have been starting some sign language classes with little Albert here, myself and Steph.
Hey guys, so we're just on our way to our
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
We're just on our way to our first baby talk session. Really
close.
excited, so we will let you know how it goes.
Excited.
Hi everyone!
Hello there, just finished our first British Sign Language class with Tiny Talks in Marple, which was absolutely amazing, really insightful. Something I learned was if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, which I'm very happy, so I'm going to clap my hands. Obviously watching that back, it does look like we've just covered the basics, which is what we're doing. It's the first time we've gone for a class, so we'll learn more in-depth stuff as we go along, but for now, Mummy and Daddy are going for a coffee, and Daddy might even have a beer. And we've just done our first British Sign Language class today with Tiny Talks, which is based in Marple, which is near us, and it was amazing, wasn't it?
Absolutely incredible.
We learned loads of different things, which we're going to show you in a little bit. I think it's important for everyone to know that Albert isn't deaf or hard of hearing by any means, but we decided as a family we were going to do this because we think it's just important to allow kids to communicate in any way, which way possible. And I think Albert, we would like to kind of be able to communicate in as many different ways as he can. And we've done the research. You know more about the research than me, so tell the guys.
So we just wanted to introduce Sign because I had loads of messages from people when we put our initial video on saying Makaton is used for like children that have got autism or are non-verbal for other reasons like learning difficulties. So if Albert has any of those children in his nursery or class, it'd be nice that he can communicate with them also. But we read a lot of research around Albert being able to sign before he can talk. So if he wants to ask for milk or to say that he's hungry, he'll be able to sign that to us. If he wants some more, I think that was more, wasn't it?
That's more, yeah.
If he wants some more or if he's had enough, he can tell
You have to do
us.
it that way, because that way means
Twins.
Twins.
So split into two eggs.
Split into, that's your egg, and that's split into two. So
So
we had
you
to
do
learn that
flat.
quite quickly, didn't we? That it's flat.
So it will avoid him being frustrated because he can't verbally communicate it to us, but he'll be able to say mummy, milk or food, which we're a bit excited about.
Yeah, and apparently it's supposed to help massively with things like being able to communicate early, whether they're speaking or not, they can communicate to let you know that. We've seen videos of people from the same classes of Tiny Talks and stuff that have been already doing that for food. Obviously, what I didn't realise, that obviously, as you say the word food, or that's food or that's eating.
Yeah.
So you do it to the side of the mouth, so obviously the person who is hard of hearing or the child that's hard of hearing or deaf can see the food, you know, sort of lip read, which obviously makes sense when they explain it to you, but going into a class like that, you wouldn't think, you just think that's food. I was really impressed with it, I'll be honest with you.
I enjoyed it a lot.
We did the okie dokie, we threw ourselves in, we threw ourselves out, we shook it all around, we did the okie dokie, and we turned around. But do you know what, I think with these things, I think if you're going to sit back and be a little bit dubious about it and think about, you know, am I going to... is this going to bore me, or, you know, I don't really want to do this. And I actually turned to Steph at one of them and said, God, if the lads could see me now, because I found myself with, we'll put the picture up on as well, these frog eyes on, because we learned the sort of, was it two little frogs, that's frog.
And we did this little piggy.
This little piggy, that's a pig. So we did loads of little nursery rhymes to try and kind of include the sign with the nursery rhyme, which I thought was a good way of doing it. Well, actually, you know what? My friends are very supportive, and I think, you know, by the by, if it's supportive or not, I think, you know, it's about your family, and it's about giving your kid the best start in life. I think that's what we both agreed, that we were going to open up as many opportunities and doors and gates for Albert to be able to learn various different things as he's growing up, and allow him to sort of see the world in many different ways, and this was one of them we were quite passionate about.
And I think we should start by saying, hello, my name is Steph.
My name is so my name is D, or that way around, is D, Danny, which again we're going to learn more about, because I kind of thought, well, that could be any, really, couldn't it? That could be Danny, Dave, Doreen, Dorothy, so
and Albert says, hello, my name is Albert, because they're the 5 R's and A is the first one.
A-E-I-O-U. And there's loads of things that we'll learn along the way, hopefully the lovely lady who took the class today was actually signing as she was saying stuff to us, you know, so she was like, hello, and then she was like, thank you, you know, as we were leaving and goodbye and stuff. And playtime, this is important because playtime, we're going to learn more about this, but playtime is up because that is where. So that's quite important, that because we were kind of doing that, and she said no, it needs to be upward movement.
But then I did it too much, and that is salad.
Yeah.
So it was like you're playing with salad.
But it's really interesting, and I think anything like that you start to actually begin to learn about, you know, you have to sort of throw yourself into it. I think there's other things we'd like him to learn when he's older that we weren't given the opportunity to do, like different languages and stuff, so he can communicate all over the world. But I think the most important thing is being able to communicate via your hands, because I think your hands are your most important sort of instrument, if you like, within your body. Sorry, did you want to say something?
What are you talking about?
Did you want to say something?
What did you want to say?
Starring role, little smile. So yeah, so we're going to document loads of stuff, because this is obviously We Are the Millers page, and we're getting married later this year. We've got loads of stuff planned, so we thought, you know what, let's get onto YouTube and let's start doing a bit of a YouTube vlog, because they're quite fun to do, and it'll give us the opportunity to be able to share some stuff with you guys, and also hopefully shed a bit of light on you know, on topics like sign language and stuff. And we want to document our journey and let you guys be a part of it as well, in hope that it might make some of you lot, you know, inspire some of you guys to get out there and learn some sign language to pass on to your kids. But, you know, don't let us make that decision for you. We're just hoping that the way we do it, we're going to hope it'll be fun and interactive as well, that it might make a couple more people interested in it. So you'll have to bear with us, because it's probably going to be quite semi-professional at the start. But as we get better and learn things, like I know Steph's doing a class on how to edit. We've bought a new camera, we bought a new tripod. We've done this one on our iPhone, Steph's iPhone, because knowing anybody that does know me knows I used to say I'm a technology, so I bought the wrong memory card. That doesn't fit. I bought the wrong light, and I brought the wrong attachment to put it on the tripod. So that was a great start for us, wasn't it? So yeah, we'll get better as it goes on. But we just want, which we discussed about it before we decided to do this. We just wanted to do a organic YouTube channel, so it's, you know, it is fresh, but it is looking like, you know, we've not put too much production into it. We're just kind of doing it because we enjoy doing it, and hopefully Albert will be a part of it as well. As he gets older, you'll kind of get to see him growing. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add? Because I feel like I've just not shut up.
No, I was just going to say, before we go, about in relation to the first sign class, was with the little babies, he said don't introduce anything too soon. So just literally telling the basic signs, the things that he uses the most. So like some of the basic signs we learnt today was father.
Yeah.
Mum, that is mummy in British Sign Language, but because babies, it's so close to clapping, they said to start with babies on the head, so that Albert will be able to say mummy and daddy. And then there was house.
Yeah, house.
Home.
Home, that's bed. But then this one, that's bed if you want to go just to lie on bed or go to bed. And then sleeping is the same, but with your eyes closed, which obviously makes sense. And I think loads of them make milk. And
then this breast milk was something.
Like that next to it, breast milk next to the breast. Because I think loads of them make sense, but it's not until you actually start learning them you go, yeah, well, of course you'd do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Like the horse one with the rider on the top, and that's also roller coaster.
That can also be roller coaster. Yeah. There's loads of them that are really interesting. But look, this is merely an introduction to it, letting you know what we're doing, and hopefully you'll enjoy our journey and join us on our journey. And who knows, we might be able to teach you guys a thing or two that we learn.
And I think Albert is now hungry
for milk.
For food. For food, yeah, for milk.
So stay tuned, guys. Please subscribe if you can, because we'd love to take you on this journey with us. And hopefully, as I say, we're finishing now. Hopefully we inspire you guys to do some of the same kind of journeys and allow some of your kids. You don't even have to have kids. I think it's important that everybody does it. You know, we've talked about sort of maybe starting some sort of, but petition might be strong, but I think, you know, we want to start some sort of campaign, if you like, to try and make this more of a common thing for most families and for most people.
Yeah, because we were quite overwhelmed with the amount of responses Danny got in relation to how many people have a non-verbal child or a child that uses sign, and they were really pleased that we were raising awareness, so we want to run with it and continue to do that for all those people.
So please subscribe, please join us, you're more than welcome. And if you've got any comments or any questions or anything you want to know or anything you want us to ask during these Tiny Talk British Sign Language lessons, please feel free to drop them in the comments box, and we'll do our best to our instructor, and we'll double check with her next week. We didn't want to give her name away just in case she wasn't very happy with it, so we'll double check next week and make sure she's happy for us to name her, and then we can give her a bit more of a familiar feeling for you. So yeah, please subscribe, like, comments, all the usual YouTube lingo.
And we'll be back with all our Miller Madness, dogs,
yeah, the dogs. We had to put the
everything.
dogs outside because they were having a little mad hour and we needed to get this done. So yeah, as you can tell, the boy needs some milk. So thank you very much for joining us. There's a kiss for you all. Take care. We'll speak to you soon. Bye.
I do ba do ba do, I do ba do ba do 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 do. I do ba do ba do 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 ba do.